Stannis Baratheon, King of the Andals and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, Protector of the Realm, the King in the Narrow Sea, Warrior of Light, the Lord's chosen Son of Fire. Is he dead? That's the question.
Of course he is.
You see, you think he is, and everybody thinks he is, but I'm here with this video to bring you a theory. A theory that I haven't heard yet. So I'm hoping that I'm the first one to have this theory. Maybe it's complete lunacy, but it's a theory, and that's what a theory is. And I don't normally bite into theories with Game of Thrones, but I kind of like this one, maybe because it stemmed out of my own moronic brain. So, would you like to hear it?
Yep, go for it.
Right, okay, so after Season 5, Episode 10 of Game of Thrones, we see Stannis Baratheon finally, well, what we assume is be killed. Right? But we don't actually see the deed getting done. We don't see... Now, a lot of people speculated that this was because, he'd fallen far enough and you didn't need to see him. They didn't need to show you him actually dying because he was ready at rock bottom. Okay? So, we see Brienne standing over him with her sword held high, about to avenge her beloved Renly's murder, because obviously she was there and she knows it was Stannis that killed him, right? So,
right.
And then it fades, or it goes away, and you don't actually see the chopping blow, right? So the theory then is Stannis dead? Well, let's look at Stannis for a second first. Stannis has already lost everything. Stannis, he lost his, right at the start, from the very beginning, like he lost his gods, he took on a new god, he lost his gods, and he lost his brother, so he's a kinslayer, he killed his own brother. He has lost his throne, he's lost his army, he's lost his priestess, she's fucked off to the wall. He's lost he's lost his wife, obviously, because she couldn't live with the guilt of what they'd just done. And the most significant one, he's lost his daughter. Spoiler
alert, haven't seen it.
Well, if you're listening to this, and the video's going to be titled Stannis Isn't Dead, so I don't care about spoilers, but yeah, spoilers.
I don't give a fuck.
So you wouldn't be listening to this unless you knew what was happening. So anyway, he kills his daughter, and she's dead, and that was horrific. That was one of the most horrific things I'd seen in Game of Thrones, just because they give you that little... I kind of knew it was going to happen from whenever they give you that bit of Stannis connecting with his daughter on a somewhat emotional level. He's been this battle-hardened commander, and then he kind of lets his guard down to tell his daughter that he loved her, and so you kind of knew it was coming. But it was, what a scene. The extras in that scene were fantastic. The actors, everybody was amazing in the scene. But so Stannis is literally at rock bottom, and Brienne finds him. Now here's where things kind of start to go a wee bit off for me. She is like this honour-bound... She's the most honour-bound person in the show, probably. Now
probably
she's what?
Best fighter as well. She's probably the best fighter as well.
One of the best. I wouldn't say she's the best fighter, but she's one of the best.
Who would be better?
Who would be better?
Yeah.
I think Bronn would be better.
Nah, Shay.
Because he would just... I don't know.
He's pretty good though.
I know he is better, actually. Flip, I don't know. Jon Snow.
Nah, he's dead too.
Well, yeah, well... spoilers. Anyway, so she's so honour-bound, and she's walking up against this broken, injured man who's lying up against a tree. Who's basically, he's done, and she's coming up against him. Do you think Brienne's going to just take her sword and plough it right through his face, chopping his head in two? Do you think she would do that? This honour-bound person that she is, do you think she's going to just execute somebody like that?
Yes.
You do?
She's she also is getting hard now as well. You know what I mean? Because she has no one to protect, no one to serve. Oh, the plot thickens. Maybe
Well,
now she does.
Okay, so what I think is she doesn't do that. What she does is she sees that he has lost everything, and what's a more fitting punishment for this man? To execute him and put him out of his misery as he lies there? Or would it be more fitting to leave him alive, to live with his guilt, to let him, like, everything that he's done to get him to that point, all the bad shit that he's done and that mad path that he went down, the worst kind of punishment for him would be to leave him alive, to deal with that guilt.
With the Hound.
Yeah. So, the way I look at it is, she doesn't kill him, she sentences him. She sentences him to what? To service at the wall. Okay?
For the watch.
So she takes him to the wall, and Stannis is sentenced to service at the wall. Now here's where it gets interesting, right? So Jon Snow's dead at the wall, so we think anyway. Melisandre's away back. She's thinking her prophecy's all wrong now. She's thinking she's made this prophecy that Stannis is Azor Ahai, but now everybody's going, no, Jon Snow's Azor Ahai, and she's going to go and give him a rebirth and all this shit. But I think
yeah, you have to remember that there's no one there at the wall for her to get her dillies out for anymore.
Well,
I mean, Jon Snow's dead. Like he doesn't want to see titties. He wants to see the life.
Well, this is it. So I think what's going to happen is she's going to go back to the wall, and the reason she brings Jon Snow back is because she needs King's blood to work her magic. So she needs him alive because she can feel that she can feel that he has King's blood. So she knows. So she'll bring him back to life. So Jon Snow will be back, but because he's died and been brought back, he's released from his obligations to the Night's Watch, which means he can go away and fight Ramsay and try and fight for the Starks, right? So Jon Snow's away. Jon Snow's out of the picture. He's away fighting another fight. Who lands at the wall? Stannis Baratheon. What happens? The wall's without a Lord Commander. Who is the best person?
He takes over.
He takes the black, and who would be the best person to lead the wall? Stannis Baratheon. Who's leading the charge against the White Walkers? The Night's Watch. Who's leading the Night's Watch? Stannis Baratheon. Who's all the predictions for Azor Ahai been through Melisandre's predictions? Stannis Baratheon. So this is the theory.
They're going to swap roles.
I think Stannis isn't dead. Stannis' whole path and journey has led him to going back to the wall, taking the black, and fulfilling the prophecy of Azor Ahai. Stannis Baratheon is Azor Ahai. He goes, he takes the black, lives with his guilt. It's never going to be easy for him. You know, like it's never going to be, it's Game of Thrones for fuck's sake. It's never going to be, oh, he's done all this bad shit, but he saved the day, so he'll be fine. He will be troubled, he will be tormented by his guilt, but he's so honour bound that if he gets sentenced to the wall, he will do his duty, and he'll lead the whole charge, the humans versus the White Walkers. Jon Snow's away, he's away fighting. His story arc and his story will be, it's too convenient for Jon Snow to be this Azor Ahai, and that's not the way George R.R. Martin operates, you know?
When you know how he operates, yeah.
Well, I don't know how he operates, but you read the books, and he never does. He very rarely does what you expect him to do. So he likes to throw a lot of twists and turns and deaths and stuff in there. But I definitely think Jon Snow's going to come back. I think that's a given. I don't think he's going to be gone, but I think his story arc's going to take him. He's going to come back as Jon Stark, and he'll have a completely different role to play.
Okay, so thinking about all that there, makes a lot of sense. Definitely makes a lot of sense. Personally, would I like to see it go that way? I guess so. It sounds like there's a lot of a character arc still to get out of Stannis. Would like to see him kind of become more of a lead character. You know, obviously Jon Snow's not going to be there so much now. He can kind of fill that gap with a lot of kind of intrigue and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely would like to see that happen. You know, very smart thinking.
Well, as I say, it's only a theory, and let's be honest, I'm probably completely wrong, and I'm miles off the mark. But hey, it's fun to make up theories, and yeah, folks, comment below and let us know what you think. Do you think it's a plausible theory, or do you think I'm full of mad dog shite? Until next time, we're out of here. We'll catch you later. Cheerio.
See ya.